Alright, so let's put it in cleaning mode. Open the door. Now it's in cleaning mode. Alright guys, welcome to the install portion. So right now we're going to be taking off the old factory steps. There's just 3 bolts, 3 on the front, 3 on the rear. And once you take those off, step just comes out very easily. The top one you can't really get with an impact gun, so we had to use a wrench for those. Having 3 people is super easy if you don't have a lift, because 2 people can just kind of lift up on it and back it out, and then the 3rd person can just grab it and move it like we're going to do right now, and that makes it really easy. This is quick little unboxing. They give you a box with all the parts and hardware, and then another box of just the steps. You're going to have 2 brackets on each side, and they're labeled. So you're going to have a passenger front and a driver front, and then both rears are the same. It doesn't matter which side goes where. And these are not lit at all. These are just normal running boards. These are not the Luma step. The same step as the Luma step, but there's no light in there. So my brother's going for more of an off-road build, so this is what he wanted on his truck, for more of a cleaner look. So this is us putting on the bracket. Obviously the rear bracket goes to the rear, and we're going to doing the driver side first. So the DF driver front is going to go in the front. Put 3 new nuts on and tighten those up. Not all the way, just like kind of hand tight. That'll make the end a little bit easier. There's adjustment in the steps. You can move it slightly up or slightly back depending on how you want it to look, what you got for wheels, and whatever your setup needs. So now we're going to unbox the steps. So these are the side steps. Very similar to the Luma step ones, but as you'll see, they do not have a light. And then also, this is putting them up against the stock set of the 21 F-150, and you can just see how much wider the Boost Auto one is. And as we've been using it now for a few weeks, it's just so much better. So you have to throw the spacers on. That is because we do not have the foam pad so that it's the right thickness. So that is basically just the thickness of the foam pad to make up for that, so that the step gets up high. So now we're going to just line up those two bolts in the channel, stick them in there, throw the nuts on, and make sure those are hand tight. So that was showing you guys how to do it with one person. This is how you would do it if you have multiple people, just to make life a little bit easier. So we're going to have somebody hand us the step, and we're going to line it up, and we already have the plates on this side. Again, just make everything hand tight. You're going to do a one final adjustment once the step is powered up. So this is the connection. We're going to have that connection goes to the control box, positive, negative. Then we have the two signal wires that go behind the OBD2, and then we have driver side motor and passenger side motor, and those just go to the front of the step. So you're going to take like a mechanic's wire for the signal wires. You're going to try to go behind the firewall, and you're going to try to get behind the pedals. There's a lower grommet you can get through, and we're going to show you right now. So you can go through that lower grommet, cut a little hole, stick the wire through. So you're going to unplug this cable right behind your OBD2, and you're going to T-tap into those cables. I will link the Boost Auto video. They do an exceptional job on their install video. It's actually on my iPad that we're watching, just to make sure we're doing it right. But we found it easier to just cut back that tape a little bit. Just gives you a little bit more room to get to those wires. Definitely makes life a little bit easier. So you can see that's the plug right there. And we're going to go get the two wires that we need to and plug in. So now we're going to run the wire down to the front of each step. It is pretty easy to get down. There's a lot of space to get down there. And just try to keep away from the exhaust pipe and anything that's hot or anything moving, just so you don't have a problem down the road. So right now I'm adjusting the step to have it totally centered. It's about a finger length off of the mark of the door, the front door, and then the back of the rear door is what I found. So you're going to have to open the door, shut the door, and then you have to assist it going up, and that's going to help calibrate it. And then we're going to adjust. You can see I'm basically a finger length, and that's pretty centered. Then you could tighten that up, tighten the other side, and you're all done. You just got to zip tie everything and make it look neat, but that is it. Pretty quick install, not very difficult whatsoever. So much nicer in the winter too, when your side steps don't collect a bunch of snow because they're hanging down. That's what my brother noticed. We got a snowstorm shortly after this install, and he couldn't believe how nice it was to wash the truck and not have a giant clump of ice at the front. So if you guys want to pick up one of these, I have the link down below. We also have another video if you want it with the light bar, the little light on the side. We can link that video as well. And they also make it non-powered in case you wanted to go that route. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.